watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 9, covering the entire DMV. Winter winds and bone-chilling cold on the way. The timing to prepare and stay weather aware. And March for Gaza. Thousands take to the nation's capital. Renewed calls for a ceasefire and several arrests made this afternoon. And a car crash floods a street. A fire hydrant gushing water in a Maryland neighborhood. What we know from the scene.
Her first job would be her last job. Unacceptable.
And seeking answers, a family wondering why it took so long to bring a young lifeguard out of the water after falling in a DC pool. Her life told by her loved ones tonight.
That brutal cold is going to be seen here as we go into this time tomorrow evening. We'll talk about winds, wind chills, temperatures, you name it, and even a little snow. Who's getting it? And now, coming up.
Thousands of protesters taking to the nation's capital today for the March for Gaza, calling for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. Organized by the American Muslim Task Force for Palestine, protesters calling for the U.S. to stop sending aid to Israel. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Ben Dennis. Several roads have reopened tonight downtown near the National Mall and Pennsylvania Avenue. It's been 100 days since the October 7th attacks. Now, we do know at least 2 people were arrested at today's rally. Officials say 2 adults allegedly assaulted a police officer along Pennsylvania Avenue. They're also being charged with disorderly conduct. In Fairfax County, police say that a 17-year-old was in custody after a sexual assault inside Annandale High School. Police say a victim told a school resource officer that she was sexually assaulted. Police determined a male suspect assaulted the victim near a stairwell. The suspect later admitted that assault. He's currently being held at the Fairfax County Jail. And police in Montgomery County on a scene of a crash that hurt 2 people in Rockville. This video is showing that scene on Shady Grove Road near I-270 around 6 o'clock tonight. One of the 2 people who were hurt in the crash had to be rescued after becoming stuck in their car. The jaws of life were used. Officials say that they had non-life-threatening injuries. We'll keep you updated. Montgomery County Fire and Rescue say that a person crashed into a fire hydrant, causing plenty of water to spew onto this neighborhood street. Officials say that the driver hit the hydrant at the intersection of Hewitt Avenue and Bethpage Lane in Aspen Hill. Fire and EMS say that the driver left the scene before they got there. No reported injuries. And this video in from Gravelly Point Park, just north of Reagan National Airport, where those winds were blustery today. Planes having a little bit of a shift in the air because of those wind gusts going across the runway. You can see them taking off and landing, of course. Time is 9:02 on this Saturday evening. To your weather now with meteorologist Scott Sumner. Scott, tracking it all. You've got a point right there, my friend.
Yes, I'm going to say before you get in, you're going to have the same deal with the planes tomorrow, maybe even worse.
Okay, we'll be back there at Gravelly Point to get some more visuals.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Absolutely. All right, yeah, I want to show that 7-day. I'm going to show that 7-day in just a little bit, but I want to show you the currents right now. 37 degrees. We have clear skies out there. That's allowing those temperatures to really fall, and overnight tonight will be frosty, if not downright freezing here in the district around 3, 4, 5, right till 7 o'clock in the morning. Then we start to turn the corner, get up to 38 around 10 o'clock, but that's before an Arctic front comes on through here tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon. And that's going to cool us down quite a bit, bring us those winds once again. Wind speeds, like I was saying, aren't terrible out there at the moment, anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles an hour from Manassas up towards the Cumberland area. And so, you know, they're doable out there, that's for sure. I was out and about in between the earlier 6 o'clock newscast and now, and yeah, it was fine. It wasn't too bad. Wind chill, as long as you're dressed appropriately, of course. Wind chill makes it feel like it's 30 degrees out in the district, 25 at Leesburg, 20 though at Kaiser and Cumberland. Road conditions dry at 6 o'clock. I showed you some snow in Garrett County. That has dissipated at this point in time as it continues to move up in towards Pennsylvania, a little further north in Pennsylvania. We'll talk more about the forecast for tomorrow and beyond coming up. Ben?
All right, Scott, thank you. Today marks 42 years since Air Florida Flight 90 crashed into the 14th Street Bridge heading into D.C. before plummeting into the frozen Potomac River. Those images at the time shared by D.C. Fire. That accident killed 70 passengers, 4 crew members, and 4 people on the 14th Street Bridge. But since 1982, the bridge has been renamed in honor of Arlen D. Williams, Jr. He's a passenger who survived the crash, but he repeatedly gave up his spot in line to be rescued for others to be saved first. And turning to Virginia, their Department of Health is investigating potential exposures very contagious measles at both Dulles International Airport and Reagan National. We're told that they have confirmed one case of measles in one passenger that used both airports at Dulles main terminal between 4 and 8 p.m. on January the 3rd. Also at Reagan National Terminal A between 2:30 and 6:30 p.m. January the 4th. Anyone who thinks they may have been exposed should isolate themselves and call your healthcare provider. Family and friends are sharing memories tonight of a young woman whose life ended far too soon. 21-year-old Jasmine Jefferson died late last month, nearly a month after she fell into a pool in Northwest D.C. DC News Now's Dave Laval is among those who were at tonight's special service. The family is seeking answers.
Family and friends came to the Hearst pool to remember the life of Jasmine Jefferson. This is not where her tragic accident took place. Rather, it happened to be the young lifeguard's favorite pool.
It is a very somber moment. It is very difficult to be here.
Deidre Harris joins others as they brave the cold to remember her daughter, Jasmine Jefferson.
My nickname for her was Angel Baby, and now she really is an angel, and I never imagined that she would be an angel at 21.
Jefferson died late December, nearly a month after she was pulled out of the water at the Roosevelt Aquatic Center where she worked as a lifeguard. Her family says Jefferson apparently passed out and fell into the pool. She remained underwater between 7 to 10 minutes.
Jasmine's passing was preventable. Jasmine's passing was avoidable.
Candles burned as a solemn tribute to Jefferson.
Everybody loved Jasmine, and to know Jasmine was to know unadulterated love.
I miss you, Jasmine. I love you, and you will forever be in my heart and everyone else's heart.
DC Parks and Recreation operates the pool. The department did not respond to our request to comment on why it took minutes to pull Jefferson from the water.
It is unimaginable to me that my daughter is not with us, because she should be.
Jefferson's family is calling for a full investigation into the young woman's death. At the Hearst pool, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Dave tonight. Turning our focus to more flooding in our area. Tuesday, we saw this heavy wind and flooding in the DMV neighborhoods. In Alexandria, residents saw knee-deep water Tuesday night. Some had to turn around and deal with it all again last night. Not nearly as bad. This is near King Street by the Potomac River. Videos we shot last evening, flooding wasn't as bad, but business owners we spoke with said it's been years since the storm was so problematic where their places were flooded like on Tuesday. Neighbors there helped each other to prepare.
Typically sandbags are the best way of preparing, but I know some of our businesses next door have been very kind enough to let us use some.
For us, it's just a matter of kind of waiting it out.
They say all that rain is having an impact on their bottom line, adding that it's tough to get customers through the door during storms like what we saw on Tuesday. And businesses in Montgomery County are experiencing similar problems, including the ceramic painting shop in Germantown. DC News Now's Michaela Newton spoke to the owners who say that they're doing everything they can to get customers in the door.
Well, the owner of We Art Fund says weather does have an impact on business, and she doesn't see an influx of customers lining up to paint, but she's thankful for those that still drop by.
Definitely don't want to come out in weather like that. So took the opportunity today when it wasn't bad weather to get out of the house and try something new.
On Century Boulevard in Germantown, Maryland is We Art Fun, a local ceramic painting business. But the owner, Roxana Rojas, says on days like these when major weather events are imminent, she sees a decline in customers. Recently, she had to close early.
Well, I closed early because there were no people here. I expected people to come because this is the perfect activity for being creative while it's raining. What do you do at home when it's raining? So come to Weird Fun and sit down and spend a nice time, right? But I guess people didn't like the idea of driving while it's raining, or actually was raining too much.
She even put a sign right outside that reads, "Let it snow, let it rain, come in and paint," to encourage more people to come in. Most customers I spoke to are first-timers, some bringing their daughters for the very first time.
Regardless of the weather, it's a nice place to bring the girls.
Painting a princess, painting a car,
And to make up for the loss in customers, Roxana says she offers a variety of services, including private parties and camps for kids, to make up for any money she's possibly lost. Reporting in Montgomery County, Maryland, Michaela Newton, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Michaela. Some major inconvenience for commuters in D.C. and Northern Virginia this weekend. If you haven't noticed, there are closures and detours along Metro's blue, orange, silver lines. It could derail your long weekend plans. Check it out. This is what that shuttle bus line looked just yesterday afternoon. Lines stretching down the block, commuters waiting to catch a shuttle bus. Here's what you need to know. Now through Monday, the courthouse and Roslyn stations will be closed. Because of that, buses will replace trains between Foggy Bottom and Arlington National Cemetery on the blue line, as well as between Foggy Bottom and Clarendon on the orange and silver lines. On the red line, the Silver Spring station will close on Saturday and Sunday. Buses will replace trains between the Tacoma and Forest Glen stations. Commuters we talked to are frustrated by the timing of those closures.
You know, maybe just keep it on the weekend and try to, do it during like the low, hours. Have more improvements going on during the middle of the night. Because if you're not going to run Metro 24/7, the least you could do is have the improvements go on during the night and not, cause all this chaos around rush hour.
Commuters we spoke with say that they were also frustrated on the lack of or limited signage pointing them where to go.